Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I am doing another Dollar Tree project. You know, I love my Dollar Tree projects because they're inexpensive. This one is wall art, and I love these little canvases that already have the design on them because you can just enhance them with your own words. So there's enough space here for me to actually iron on my own words that I'm going to put on here. And this is something that says something about camping. I don't remember. I did this. I printed this. I cut this out a while ago. But anyway, I'm using the gold to enhance this gold here. I think that'll look really nice. So I'm going to weed this out, and then we'll be ready to iron it on. Oh, let me turn on my heat press and get that ready to go and start weeding out this design. And it cut very well. I was surprised with this glitter iron-on how it was going to do, but it looks like it cut it very well. I just need to be able to get it off this carrier sheet because it, in some places it cut through the carrier sheet because I put it on the glitter cardstock setting to cut because I wanted to be sure to get it all the way through both layers. And of course it did. Well, I didn't really want it to go through both layers, but I wanted it to get at least through that top layer, and it did a good job of that. So I'm going to help myself along by cutting off the pieces that we don't need so that it can stay. The pieces that we do want will stay down. And I got to be very careful because it is cutting through. It did cut through the carrier sheet. So that's why instead of just ripping the whole thing off, I can't because the carrier, see how the letter that's through the carrier? So that's why I got to be very gentle when I'm removing this so that it doesn't bring up everything, because that's what it's trying to do right here. And y'all know I struggle with this weeding process. Even though I struggle, it is one of my favorite parts of cricketing, removing the little pieces that you don't need. When I'm not on camera, it's not as, critical because I can take my time and do it without rushing. But when I'm on camera, I don't want to waste you all's time with all the little tedious things. But in this case, so let me try to get that on. This one is going to be a little tedious just because it cut the vinyl very well, as you can see. But I got to be very gentle when I'm removing the parts that we don't want so that I don't pull up the pieces that we do. So right there. Oh, I'm doing it upside down. Okay, it's okay. It doesn't matter. So this must say camping is my happy place. I think that's what this says. So again, this little decor piece is going to go in the camper. I got a lot of little pieces of decor, Dollar Tree things that I've made and purchased at Hobby Lobby that I put in the camper. But I rotate them. I don't keep the same things up all the time. Depends on the trip. If we're doing a summer beach trip, I'll use beach designs. If it's just a regular camping trip, I'll put up something like this glittery gold one. And I am really struggling here with this glitter iron. This is not easy to work with at all in general, but in this case, it's even trickier. But I'm just happy. Oh, the heat press is ready. I'm just happy that it cut it, because I've tried this glitter before and the project just did not work out, and I ended up getting so frustrated. I just threw the whole thing away because I couldn't salvage it. So in this case, I think I'm going to be okay because it is coming off, and that's a good thing. Awesome sauce. Okay, so we got it all off, And yep, camping is my happy place. I just need to do those insides and we will be ready. Oops, if I don't keep my fingers off, I need to, it's very sticky. There's a lot of little areas in here that need to come off, or they need to come out of the middles. And I may end up getting my tweezers so that it doesn't stick to my fingers like it's trying to do here. This is very sticky, but this would not be as difficult if the carrier sheet also was not cut. This would not be as hard as it is, but we are going to make it work because I want this design. I want it on that Dollar Tree piece because it's, oh no, wait, hold on. Hold my horses, my M. Where did that, see? All right, I'm going to have to put that on when we go over to iron on. I'll put that back in its place. This sounds like I've done this before. This has happened to me before, where the letter has come, the design or the letter or whatever it was, has come apart from the rest of it, and I've had to put it back in its place. So that part is not an issue. Okay, I think I have everything. One little part inside here. Let me flip it over and make sure it looks correct. And it does. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Awesome sauce. All right. Let me pick my little M up because I got to be able to put it in place. All right. So do we want that there? Do we want it in the corner? Do we want it in the center? Yeah. I can hear you all say, yeah, put it in the center. I know that's what y'all are saying. Put it in the center. And I need to put this back where it belongs. Is that right? I hope so. Yep, that's correct. All right, and just to be safe. Oh, you know what? I heated up my big press. Ooh, I'm going to have to be very careful because, oh, let's see. Hold on. Let me tape this down. Okay. I probably didn't need it. I don't need this much tape. Why am I putting so much tape? I don't need all that tape. But wait, since I'm using the large press, I really need to be careful not to overheat all of this. So I'm not going to use the large press because the entire thing will be covered. For instance, let me just show you. And that would melt because I think it would melt. So I'm going to get the small little mini press and use that one. Hold on. Okay, so I have the small heating press warmed up. I'm going to use this Teflon sheet to protect the canvas, just because I don't want it the parts that we don't want to heat, I don't want them to get heat. So I'm going to use this small one. I have it on the highest setting, and I'm just going to roll this around, rub it around, and heat the entire area, not staying in one place for too long. And I have this on the highest setting because this is that glitter iron-on, and it sometimes, it can be a little tricky. So I'm not applying any pressure, just the heat. And then as I go, I'm checking it to see if it looks like it's staying down. And I think it is. And I don't know how many seconds this has been, probably 60 maybe. But yeah, let's see. This part doesn't look like it's really getting much done. Okay. All right, let's do a test. Can we tell if it's down or not. Yep, it's down. It's down. Uh-oh, not all the way. Hold on, right here. Put some more heat on it. And I know I don't have the Teflon sheet on it, I know. Because I want to be able to monitor what I'm doing now. Okay. Okay. Let's go on the other side and test this side. I'm being careful because you can see the carrier sheet that's cut right here. Yeah. Okay, so I'll pull this all the way up to get this off. And then, did my M work? Oh, the M is having a problem. The M is not working. Put the sheet on that. The part that, remember, that's the one that I had to fit back in the spot. Oh, boy. Oh, no. It does not. Pieces of it are not staying down with the iron part. It's staying attached. Or is it on the wrong side? Can I pull it off? Let me see. Can I pull that off? All right, let's get this whole thing off first. And then go back and see if I can put the parts of the M back on where it needs to go. But can you even read that now? Yeah, you can still read it. Okay, let me see if I can get this off. Hold on, where are my tweezers? Let's see. It's here. Okay, that goes there. Okay, we can save that part. Let's see if we can save this piece. I'm always doing surgery. I should have been a surgeon. Goodness gracious. Okay, we got it. Now let's see if I can... Oh, don't lose it. Keep it together. Okay, goes there. Okay. Oh, I see some more of the carrier sheet here. All right. Now I'm going to put a little piece of the Teflon right there to make sure it doesn't, so that the iron doesn't cover the parts that's already down. I hope this works because I like this. I like it a lot. Okay. Oh, it did work. Yes, it worked. Oh, that's so cute. I like it. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and come back again because I will be making more videos. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.